Okay, Libra, so your current objectives, what is important for you in the month of November? We have the Death card. So this tells me that Libra, you are ready to make changes in your life. You realize now that things cannot always stay the same. Things cannot always stay stagnant. And this is really about taking responsibility for yourself. So I find this very powerful and very positive for you. I feel that you are willing to change how you have been thinking and even your habits in order to make your dreams come true in your life. And I just think that's awesome because as humans, a lot of times we don't want to take responsibility. We want to shift the blame, shift the problem onto somebody else. But November here, you're taking responsibility. You're bringing the power back and you're saying, you're giving yourself your own power back. And this is only going to help you. This is only going to further what you're seeking to achieve. And by taking responsibility, by taking your power back, I feel that in November, you're starting to be aware of the things that are working for you and the things that are not. The people that are helping serve you and are aiding in your process towards your new desires and goals. Maybe Libra, you've just had enough. You've just had enough of a situation, of a relationship, of a person, of your own habits, of something that hasn't been helping you. And you're ready. It's like, you can't force someone to be ready before they're ready. And you're ready now. The month of November, it's time for you to make a change. And I feel that for the majority of you, this is going to be positive. This has been divinely inspired for you. You might see now a new way, a new approach, something that is going to move you forward, an inspired thought pattern, an inspired habit. You're seeing clearly now what's going to work and what is not. So this is incredibly empowering for you. It's time to end a phase for you, Libra, and it's time to move on to the next phase in your life, in your journey. Even if this feels a little scary, I still feel that you're open to it. In fact, you're seeking this, you're hoping for it. This is your objective. This is what you desire. And you're just going to feel the fear and do it anyway, because it's like you know that it's time. The change is here, it's now, and it's only going to lead towards something more beautiful, something better for you and for those in your life. And if fear does crop up, just don't listen to that, because the change that is happening here is going to progress you forward, and you don't want to miss any opportunities that the universe has for you. So what you're valuing and identifying with is actually very interesting. We have the Six of Swords. This tells me that you're not alone, Libra. You are surrounded by people right now. You will have new opportunities, new connections that are being made in November. And this is probably as a result of the changes that you're making, of the death and transformation that you're allowing. It is creating these new possibilities. This is also relating to new events for you, events that are going to be relevant to what you are doing. I like this card, Libra, because you're going to be recognized. This does involve other people. It may be a new circle of friends, a new circle of business associates, a new group of people that you can resonate with. And maybe this is very different than what you've been doing before. However, when you have the Six of Swords, I feel that you're cautious. You're like, okay, is this really the direction that I want to go in? You are not going to emotionally or impulsively jump into any situation. You're still heavily relying on your logic because this is a sword. You're really thinking things through. And I just feel that you're determined, Libra, to do things right. You're determined to take your best path, your highest course of action. And you don't want to mess up. is what I'm getting. You don't want to make any major mistakes. Maybe you had to come to this ending or this new beginning because of being impulsive or taking too many unnecessary risks in the past. And so even though there are new things coming your way, yes, you're open to them, but you're going to really think it through. You're going to be logical. You're not going to just let your emotions impulsively lead you. This is the card of other people, new people surrounding you, coming into your circle, but you're going to be cautious of this. You're open, but you're going to be prudent at the same time. Okay, Libra, so possible distraction, illusion, or doubt. We have the Empress card. So isn't this interesting? This represents Venus, it represents you, Libra, and it also represents Taurus. So as you can see, this is someone that is very clear in their intentions. This is someone that is actually writing it out, dictating it, is literally 100% sure in themselves, is expressing their truth and their identity. So if this is the challenge or the obstacle for you, as much as you are open to this change, Libra, and you know that it is necessary, you know that it's good, you know, you weigh both sides, okay? So as much as you're positive, there could be a part of you that's also doubting yourself. This is kind of a card to me of self-belief and self-expression. And you're wondering, can I really do this? Do I really have what it takes to make this happen? And the answer, of course, is yes, but this could be the possible illusion or distraction or doubt for you. Because the Empress is really about her own personal growth. She's about prosperity and good rewards for hard work and efforts. She really brings situations to fruition. So I'm just getting, self-doubt, doubting oneself, not believing in your own power to create. You start out the month strong with wanting to make a change, wanting to grow, wanting to let go of that which no longer serves you, but there's still a fear there. There's still a tendency to wonder, am I really up to this? Can I really do this? Do I have the inner resources and strength and belief in myself to go all the way with this? Maybe you're used to relying on someone else or an old way of life, an older pattern that kind of got you through the tough times. And now you're being called to rely upon your own inner strength and belief in your core self, and doing that proudly and confidently and wholeheartedly. So since this is your card, I'm just getting that the main battle is within yourself, and you're always weighing. You're weighing both sides of every situation. So even when you know something is good for you, there's that other part of the Libra scales that just, might teeter a little bit until you are perfectly in that balanced position. So this could also be just you really weighing things, looking at the pros and cons, and just trying to find that place where you can settle, where you're like, this is it. This is my happy spot. I'm here because this is the card of growth. And you will find that, Libra. You will find it. Maybe it takes you a little bit more time. You might have to wrestle with yourself a little bit, but you're heading in the right direction. Okay, so interesting. Now let's look at the strategies for you to make the plans for your success and ultimately your fulfillment. We have the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is an earth sign of Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This is a young energy. It is a male, but the main thing about this card is this is the student. This is someone, you can see that his wheels are turning up there. He's all about learning, really, when it comes down to it. This is a month for you to absorb new information that pertains to you, that pertains to your soul, to your calling, to your passion. This is a time for you to receive. This is really going to make you happy. It's going to give you new awareness. This is also someone that meditates quite a bit. They use their mind, so they're very intellectual. And so I feel that, Libra, when you're doubting yourself or you're doubting the situation or you're doubting the changes that you make, to channel that energy into study of some type, whether that's watching a video on somebody that, you are inspired by, reading an article, going to a bookstore, whatever that is that's going to get your mind working in a positive direction. I feel that that's going to be incredibly fruitful for you and fulfilling. This is also saying, Libra, that it's time to put your nose to the grindstone. It's time for you to, as you're creating these new habits and these new pathways, you have to be methodical about it. You have to be disciplined and self-disciplined. You have to be like an earth sign that does it day after day, consistently, methodically. You've got to form a plan. You have to form a system. And once again, this is a page and it's about news. And that kind of corresponds to the Six of Swords here, that you are opening yourself to new opportunities, new discussions, new communications about whatever you're pursuing here. And so just be cautious. This is another card of being careful with the information that you receive. You will be receiving new information. You will be making new connections, and it's probably related to these new opportunities that are coming your way. But just really make sure that it's in line with your truth. Really make sure that you know who you are at your core. And so if you're confronted or brought new opportunities, that this is something that you're really feeling good about. Don't feel pressured because you want to make someone else happy or please them. This is about you aligning with your truth and your path. Okay, so this is interesting. So how you should relate to yourself, Libra, and to others in your life in the month of November. We have the Four of Cups. This is the card of stability and solid interactions. So you're really trying to find this place of equilibrium this month. If you are changing things, there's a chance that you might feel a little unsettled by this or unsure. And so you want to do those things and find those people and make those habits that are going to bring you a sense of balance and security. The Four of Cups represents your emotional security. So I just get that you're balancing your scales. You're really considering new opportunities, new options, new ways of doing things. And in that, your scales might kind of want to teeter. And so finding that common, stable place where you feel peace is that's the spot, where you feel harmony, where you feel a sense of balance. That's what you're seeking. You're looking to find solid friendships for yourself. Friendships that are going to last, that are going, these old Roman pillars have been there forever. And so it's like finding and investing in relationships that are going to stand the test of time. What's interesting is, even though this isn't necessarily flashy, meaning that you're not going to be feeling like these highs and lows in relationships, don't let that fool you. Don't get bored by that. Appreciate the stability that those people in your life bring you, that are constant, that are there, because even though it might seem kind of boring or there's a temptation to create drama, don't do that, because this is what you need. You need this emotional stability, whether you think you do or not. If you have changed situations and you only have like a few solid things left in your life, you feel like right now that you can count on, enjoy that. Rejoice in that, because that's going to only help your state of mind. It's going to help you see clearly so that you can know yourself and express your true intentions. I feel that you're meant to seek this sense of stability in your life and have a calm groundedness in the process as you make these changes, as you go from one phase to the next. And as far as the outcome goes, we have the beautiful Strength card. So to me, this is you becoming who you're supposed to be, Libra. This is you balancing out your feminine, masculine, your more softer, more aggressive sides. You're confident with your less confident aspects. Everyone has both of these kind of polar opposites. You're learning how to find that happy medium in life, and you're headed in this direction. And I feel that it's because you're taking responsibility. You're willing to do this. You're seeking it. You're desiring, and you're doing it the right way. You're doing it cautiously. You're doing it thoughtfully. By the end of the month, you're going to have a greater sense of balance. You're going to be more in control of your emotions. And I just feel that this energy, this unification of your opposites, balancing yourself, you're going to be able to move mountains. You're going to be able to do a lot of positive things and affect a lot of positive change. So the work that you're doing here is well worth it. Don't be afraid of it. Know that it's for your good. Know that new opportunities are coming, and just go with it. Seek the the road that is going to bring you into balance and stability. Trust yourself. And in the end, I think that you're going to be at a place of contentment and really power, but positive power.